Listen very closely. Do not skip forward. Do not multitask while this message is playing. If you have found your way here to this exact transmission at this exact moment, it is because your soul has a divine appointment with the information I am about to share. This is not a coincidence. It is a cosmic summons. We are standing on the precipice of one of the most significant energetic gateways of our lifetime. A moment that has been prophesied in ancient texts and whispered about in spiritual circles for decades. The new moon of September 21st and 22nd is not just another lunar cycle, it is a zero-point activation. It is a planetary-wide frequency reset, and if you identify as a chosen one, a light worker, a star seed, or simply a soul who has always felt that you were here for something more, then the next few days are about to confirm everything you have ever felt. What is about to unfold before, during, and after this celestial event will fundamentally alter the course of your reality. You are being given an urgent cosmic warning, not to induce fear, but to ensure you are prepared. Because if you are watching this, it means you are ready. You are one of the ones who has been chosen to anchor the new light, and the universe is making its final call. What happens next will shock every single spiritually awake soul on this planet, because the shift we have been waiting for is no longer coming. It is here. Let us first understand the sheer energetic magnitude of what we are facing. A new moon is always a time of new beginnings, a dark canvas upon which we can paint our intentions for the cycle ahead, but this is different. This is a supercharged new moon in the meticulous, earthbound sign of Virgo, the celestial healer and sacred priestess of the zodiac. Virgo energy is about purification, organization, and bringing divine order to the material plane. Now imagine that purifying energy being amplified 1,000-fold, acting like a cosmic magnifying glass focused directly on the collective consciousness and more specifically on the auric fields of the chosen ones. This celestial event is occurring in a direct high-tension opposition to Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusion, and spiritual connection, currently residing in its home sign of Pisces. This creates an unprecedented cosmic tug-of-war. On one side, you have the Virgo new moon demanding clarity, truth, and grounded action. On the other, you have Neptune dissolving boundaries, thinning the veil between worlds, and flooding our subconscious with dreams, visions, and psychic information. This is the crux of the entire event. The veil is being ripped open while we are simultaneously being forced to see the absolute, unfiltered truth of our physical reality. It is a paradox, designed to trigger a quantum leap in consciousness. You will no longer be able to hide from your mission, your purpose, or the unhealed parts of yourself. The universe is turning on all the lights, and every shadow will be exposed for what it is, an illusion waiting to be integrated. For the past several months, maybe even years, you have been feeling the prelude to this moment. You have been experiencing the signs, the symptoms of a profound spiritual awakening that many around you could not understand. The persistent ringing in your ears, those high-frequency downloads that come at random moments. The heart palpitations that feel like a fluttering of wings inside your chest, which is your heart chakra activating and expanding to hold more light. The extreme fatigue that washes over you, so deep that no amount of sleep can fix it, because your physical body is undergoing a massive cellular upgrade, rewriting your DNA to hold a higher vibrational frequency. You have likely experienced strange sleep patterns, waking up consistently between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., which is the time when the veil is thinnest and your spiritual guides can communicate with you most clearly. You have felt the emotional roller coaster, inexplicable waves of sadness and grief as you purge ancestral and past life trauma, followed by moments of sublime, unexplainable joy and peace as you connect with the 5D frequency of the new Earth. You have felt a growing detachment from the old world, the news, the drama, the superficial conversations. Your soul is craving silence, nature, and authentic connection because it can no longer tolerate the low vibrational noise of the collapsing 3D matrix. These were not random occurrences. They were your training. They were your preparation. Your entire being has been recalibrating, preparing you to be a stable anchor of light during the precise window that is now opening on September 21st and 22nd. This Virgo new moon is conjunct a lesser-known but incredibly powerful fixed star Zavijava, known as the corner of the barking dog. In ancient astrology, this star was a marker of major turning points, a signifier of those who bring forth healing and reform with meticulous attention to detail. This is a direct message to the chosen ones: your time of quiet preparation is over. Your unique healing gifts, your specific spiritual knowledge, your very presence is now required on the front lines of this global awakening. The energy of this new moon is activating what is known as the Christ consciousness grid around the planet, a luminous web of high-frequency energy. You, the chosen one, are a living, breathing node on this grid. As this portal opens, you will be flooded with light codes, packets of divine information and energy that are specifically keyed to your soul's unique signature. This is why you must protect your energy fiercely over the next few days. Meditate, stay hydrated with pure water, avoid dense processed foods, disconnect from media that generates fear or anger. You are a sacred temple receiving a direct transmission from Source, and it is your responsibility to maintain the clarity of your vessel. Do not be surprised if you suddenly receive downloads of information, brilliant ideas for a new project, a solution to a long-standing problem, or a crystal-clear vision of your next steps. This is not your imagination. This is the portal delivering your divine assignment. Your only job is to listen, to trust, and to be ready to act when the guidance comes. The universe is not just asking you to change, it is giving you the energetic blueprint to do so. Think back to the last 6 months of your life. Reflect on the challenges, the losses, the moments that brought you to your knees. Think about the relationships that ended, the jobs that were lost, the old parts of your identity that crumbled away. It may have felt like a period of destruction, of chaos and confusion, but spiritually, it was a controlled demolition. The universe had to clear the ground of your life, removing every structure that was built on a faulty foundation of fear, obligation, or inauthenticity. All of that was in preparation for this new moon. This is the moment where you are being handed the divine blueprints to rebuild your life, but this time, on a foundation of solid gold, a foundation of soul truth, divine purpose, and unconditional love. The Virgo energy of this lunation demands integrity. This is a cosmic audit. Every area of your life will be brought under review: your relationships, your career, your health, your home. Any area that is not in alignment with your highest soul expression will become glaringly, and perhaps painfully, obvious. You may feel a sudden, undeniable urge to have a difficult conversation, to quit the job you hate, to clean out your entire house, to change your diet, to end a connection that drains your spirit. Do not ignore these urges. This is the sacred echo of the Virgo new moon guiding you, pushing you to create a life that is a pure, sacred temple for your soul. This is not about perfection. It is about purification. It is about clearing away everything that is not you, so that the real you can finally emerge in all of your divine power. The energy of this gateway is already here, and many of you are feeling it intensely. You might be experiencing vivid, almost lucid dreams that feel more real than your waking life. Pay close attention to these dreams. Your guides and your higher self are using the dream state to give you direct messages, to help you process and release old timelines, and to show you glimpses of the future you are now creating. Keep a journal by your bed, and write down everything you remember the moment you wake up, even if it doesn't make sense. The symbols will reveal their meaning over time. You may also be experiencing synchronicities at an accelerated rate, seeing repeating numbers like 1111, 444, or 777 everywhere you look. Hearing a song on the radio that speaks directly to what you are feeling, bumping into someone you were just thinking about. These are not coincidences. These are winks from the universe, confirming that you are on the right path, that you are in the flow of this powerful cosmic current. It is imperative that you trust these signs. Your logical mind will try to dismiss them, to rationalize them away. Do not let it. Your intuition is your superpower right now. It is your direct line to the divine intelligence that is orchestrating this entire shift. The more you trust those subtle nudges, those gut feelings, those quiet whispers of your soul, the more smoothly you will navigate this transition. You are being asked to take a radical leap of faith, to trust the unseen guidance of your heart over the loud, fearful chatter of your mind. If you have been feeling the call, the preparation, and the quickening in your spirit, and you are ready to declare your role as a conscious participant in this monumental shift, take a deep breath right now, connect with your heart center, and type in the comments below, "I am the anchor." By doing this, you are not just typing words on a screen. You are making a powerful, energetic declaration to the universe. You are confirming that you accept your mission, that you are ready to hold the light, and that you are an open vessel for the divine energies that are pouring onto the planet. You are joining a global family of lightworkers who are all saying yes to this great awakening. Feel the power in that collective declaration. This new moon is also triggering a profound recalibration of the divine feminine and divine masculine energies within each of us. For centuries, the planet has been operating under a distorted, wounded masculine energy of control, competition, and domination, leading to an equally wounded feminine energy of suppression, manipulation, and powerlessness. This celestial event is designed to bring these energies back into sacred balance, first within you and then within the collective. For those who identify more with feminine energy, you may feel a powerful surge of confidence, a newfound ability to speak your truth, to set firm boundaries, and to take decisive action in your life. You are reclaiming your sovereign power. For those who identify more with masculine energy, you may find yourself becoming more intuitive, more compassionate, more emotionally expressive, and more willing to surrender and receive. You are healing the wounded masculine by integrating the wisdom of the heart. This inner sacred union is the key to creating the new earth. It is the foundation upon which all healthy relationships, creative projects, and new societal structures will be built. Pay attention to the dynamics in your own relationships during this time. They will serve as a mirror, reflecting back to you where your own inner masculine and feminine energies are out of balance. Use these reflections not as a source of conflict, but as a sacred opportunity for healing and integration. One of the most shocking aspects of this shift will be the sudden and rapid dissolution of old karmic contracts and soul agreements. This is happening on a massive scale. Relationships, friendships, and even family dynamics that have been bound by heavy, repeating cycles of karma for lifetimes are being given a cosmic release clause. If a connection is not meant to continue with you into the new timeline, you will feel a sudden sense of detachment, a feeling of completion where there was once emotional charge. An argument might happen that feels final, or you might simply find that you no longer have anything in common with someone you were once inseparable from. This can be disorienting and even painful, but you must understand that it is a profound act of grace. The universe is freeing you from energetic bonds that were holding you back, preventing you from stepping fully into your power and purpose. Do not chase after what is leaving. Do not try to resurrect what has served its purpose. Bless it, thank it for the lessons, and let it go with love. The space that is being created is not meant to remain empty. It is being cleared to make way for your true soul family, the connections that are based on vibrational resonance, mutual support, and a shared mission. These new connections will begin to appear in your life in the most magical and unexpected ways in the weeks following this new moon. Be open. Be ready to receive them. Finally, understand that the September 21st, 22 new moon is not a singular event but the opening of a powerful gateway that will remain active for the next 6 months, until the corresponding full moon in Virgo next year. This is the initiation. This is the moment you plant the seeds. The intentions you set, the choices you make, and the healing you commit to during this potent 2-day window will determine the entire trajectory of your life for the foreseeable future. This is why this message is so urgent. You are standing at a critical choice point. You can either unconsciously be swept up by the chaotic energies of the collective purge, or you can consciously choose to align with the highest possible timeline of love, abundance, and purpose. The choice is yours, and it is being presented to you right now. Do not underestimate the power you hold in this moment. You are a co-creator with the cosmos. The universe is providing the raw, supercharged energy, but you are the one who must direct it. You are the artist, and the next few days are presenting you with a completely blank, shimmering canvas. The old world is fading, and the new one is waiting to be born through you. The question is, what will you create? What reality will you choose to anchor? The time for indecision is over. The time to choose is now. Let us now descend deeper into the mechanics of this cosmic event, because understanding the sacred technology at play is what separates the conscious navigator from the one who is tossed about by the celestial waves. The gateway opening on September 21st and 22nd is not merely a passive portal, it is an active, intelligent, and surgical energetic field. The Virgo new moon, in its opposition to Neptune, is initiating what can only be described as a divine audit of your entire energetic system. This is a soul-level shakedown, and its effects will be felt in the most visceral, undeniable, and for many shocking ways. The first and most immediate area of impact will be your physical body. You must understand that your body is not just a vessel, it is a crystalline biocomputer that is currently receiving the largest software update of its existence. The light codes flooding the planet are not abstract concepts, they are tangible frequencies that interact directly with your cellular structure, your water content, and your DNA. This is why the Ascension symptoms you may have been experiencing intermittently are about to become acute, profound, and impossible to ignore. We are moving beyond simple fatigue and ear ringing. Be prepared for sudden sharp pains that appear in your body with no medical explanation and then vanish just as quickly. These are energetic blockages being forcibly cleared. A pain in your left hip could be the release of ancestral grief you've carried in your root chakra for generations. A sudden ache in your shoulder blades is the pressure of your spiritual wings beginning to sprout. A tightening in your throat is your throat chakra being recalibrated to speak a higher truth. Do not rush to a place of fear. Breathe into these sensations. Thank your body for its incredible work in processing and purging lifetimes of dense energy on your behalf. Your entire sensory system is being rewired. This is a crucial aspect of the shock that is coming. Your 5 senses are expanding to perceive dimensions that have long been hidden from you. You may begin to see shimmering lights in your peripheral vision or geometric patterns overlaid on reality. This is you beginning to perceive the energy grid, the sacred geometry that underpins all of creation. Your hearing will become more acute. You may start to hear a constant high-pitched frequency, the music of the spheres, the sound of the universe's hum. You may also become hypersensitive to loud, chaotic noises, as they will feel like a violent assault on your newly refined nervous system. Your sense of smell could become inexplicably heightened, allowing you to smell emotions on people or the energetic state of a room. And most importantly, your clairsentience, your ability to feel the truth, will be magnified 1,000 times. You will be able to walk into a room and instantly feel the energetic residue of every conversation that took place there. You will touch an object and receive information about its history. You will hug a person and know without a shadow of a doubt the state of their heart and the integrity of their intentions. This is part of the great unveiling. The world of illusion is being dismantled because your own biological and spiritual technology is being upgraded to perceive beyond it. You will no longer be able to be lied to, because your entire being will recoil from falsehood. This will be shocking. It will reorder your relationships and your perception of the world. But it is the greatest gift you could receive, the gift of unshakable, embodied truth. The Virgo-Neptune opposition is creating a phenomenon I call the Great Dissolving. Neptune, the great cosmic ocean, is flooding our reality, dissolving the rigid structures, the false identities, and the limiting beliefs that have kept us imprisoned. Simultaneously, the Virgo new moon is acting as a sacred filtration system, demanding that once everything is dissolved, we consciously choose what is pure, true, and worthy of being recrystallized into our new reality. This is cosmic alchemy on a planetary scale. In your own life, this will manifest as a period of profound confusion, a feeling of being completely unmoored. The life you have built may suddenly feel like a dream, like a story that belongs to someone else. The career you strived for may feel hollow. The ambitions that once drove you may seem meaningless. This is terrifying for the ego, but it is liberation for the soul. You are being given a sacred pause, a divine reset button. The universe is dissolving the old you so that the true you, the eternal you, can finally take the helm. During this period, you may experience what many call timeline glitches, moments where time seems to stretch or compress. You might look at the clock and see that only 5 minutes have passed when it felt like an hour, or vice versa. You may have vivid memories of conversations or events that others involved have no recollection of, a sign that you are shifting between parallel realities. You might experience intense déjà vu, a signal from your higher self that you are at a critical choice point on your predetermined soul path. Do not dismiss these experiences. They are proof that reality is not as fixed and solid as you have been taught. You are a multidimensional being, and this gateway is activating your innate ability to consciously choose your timeline instead of being a passive passenger. Let's speak about the shadow aspect of this gateway, for we must be prepared for all facets of this energy. The thinning of the veil works both ways. While it allows for clearer communication with higher guides and angelic beings, it also makes the collective shadow more visible and palpable. The unresolved fear, anger, and grief of humanity will be churning on the surface. You will feel it. It might manifest as a sudden, overwhelming wave of anxiety or sadness that comes out of nowhere and has no logical connection to your personal life. It is crucial that you understand this is not all yours. You, as a chosen one, are a transmutation station. You are an energetic processor for the planet. Your job is not to absorb this energy or identify with it, but to allow it to move through you. Imagine yourself as a hollow bone or a clear crystal. When these intense emotions arise, do not fight them, do not judge them. Simply acknowledge them, breathe and visualize them flowing through you and into the crystalline core of Mother Earth, who is the ultimate alchemist and knows exactly how to compost this dense energy back into pure light. This is one of your most sacred duties during this time. By staying in a state of compassionate detachment, you serve the whole of humanity. You are the lighthouse keeper, holding your light steady so that others who are lost in the storm of their own fear can find their way. This is not a burden, it is your honor. It is the service you were born to render. If you are hearing this message and you feel a deep resonance in your bones, if you feel the truth of your role as a lighthouse, as a sacred transmuter of energy, and if you are ready to stand in your power and see beyond the veils of illusion, I want you to pause and make a conscious declaration. Go to the comments and type with conviction, "Truth is my compass." This is your anchor. This is your commitment to navigating the coming days with your inner guidance system, your soul's unwavering magnetic north, as your only guide. You are telling the universe that you are no longer willing to be guided by fear, by external authority, or by the illusions of the matrix. You are choosing the path of sovereign truth. The Virgo element of this new moon is bringing a powerful focus to the concept of sacred service. However, it is simultaneously shattering the old paradigm of service, which was often rooted in martyrdom, self-sacrifice, and codependency. The chosen ones are being called to embody a new 5D model of service. This is service from a place of overflow, not depletion. It is service that honors your own needs as sacred. This new moon will illuminate with brutal clarity all the ways in which you have been leaking your life force energy. It will show you every relationship where you overgive and under-receive, every commitment you've made out of obligation rather than genuine soul resonance, every yes that should have been a no. The urge to reclaim your energy will be fierce, almost primal. You may find yourself suddenly setting boundaries that shock the people around you. You may unapologetically cancel plans, take time for yourself, and refuse to engage in dynamics that drain you. This is not selfish. This is essential. Your energy is your most precious currency, and it is the fuel for your mission. The universe is demanding that you become a fierce and loving guardian of your own well-being, because you cannot pour from an empty cup, and the work that is ahead will require you to be filled to the brim with vitality, clarity, and light. This purification of your energetic field is a non-negotiable prerequisite for the next stage of your journey. This gateway will also trigger a massive life review process, but you don't have to leave your body to experience it. Memories from your past, people you haven't thought of in years, and unresolved emotional situations will begin to surface with startling clarity. You might have a sudden vivid memory of something a teacher said to you in 3rd grade that created a lifelong limiting belief. You might dream of an ex-partner and wake up with a profound new understanding of the lessons that relationship taught you. You may feel a spontaneous wave of forgiveness for a parent or a friend who hurt you deeply. This is not the universe punishing you by making you relive the past. This is a divine act of grace. Your soul is bringing these memories to the surface for final integration and release. It is a cosmic deep cleaning of your emotional body. Your only task is to witness these memories without judgment, see them, feel the residual emotion, thank them for the wisdom they provided, and then consciously release them. You can do this through journaling, through speaking out loud, or through a simple visualization of cutting the energetic cord. As you do this, you are reclaiming fragments of your soul that have been trapped in the past. You are becoming more whole, more present, and more powerful. Each memory you heal and release is like shedding a heavy cloak, allowing your inner light to shine more brightly and purely than ever before. This is the deep soul-level decluttering that the Virgo new moon is here to help you accomplish. Let's talk about manifestation, because during this portal, the gap between thought and form is collapsing. The universe is listening to your vibration with an unprecedented level of responsiveness. This means you must become radically conscious of your thoughts, your words, and the feelings you are cultivating. If you are focusing on lack, fear, and what is wrong with your life, you will manifest more evidence to support that reality with terrifying speed. Conversely, if you can hold your focus, even for just a few minutes each day, on feelings of gratitude, love, and the reality you wish to create, you will see the universe rearrange itself to bring that to you in miraculous ways. This is the ultimate test of the creator being that you are. Can you hold the frequency of your desired reality, even when your current 3D circumstances do not yet reflect it? This is not about toxic positivity or ignoring challenges. It is about acknowledging the challenges from a higher perspective, as temporary illusions, while holding the unwavering vision of your soul's truth as the ultimate reality. Your imagination is your most powerful tool right now. The dream world of Neptune and the physical world of Virgo are merging. What you can vividly imagine and feel in your heart, you can and will bring into being. Use this time wisely. Daydream with intention. Create a vision board. Write a script for your ideal day. Feel the emotions of having already achieved your desires. You are planting seeds in the most fertile cosmic soil imaginable. What you plant now will blossom into your reality over the next 6 months. Choose your seeds with the utmost care and consciousness. The harvest will be a direct reflection of the frequency you choose to embody now. Now we must turn our attention to the cosmic allies and the celestial architecture that are supporting this monumental shift. For you are not navigating this alone. The Virgo new moon is not acting in isolation. It is the focal point of a much larger galactic alignment that has been years in the making. A powerful trine is forming between this lunation, Uranus in Taurus, and Pluto in Capricorn. This is what is known as a grand Earth trine, a rare and exceptionally potent configuration that creates a harmonious flow of energy between the planets of radical change, deep transformation, and practical manifestation. This is the universe providing the stable energetic container for the volatile dissolution process initiated by the Neptune opposition. Think of it as a divine safety net. While Neptune dissolves the old, this grand Earth trine is simultaneously weaving the foundational structures of the new Earth. Uranus in Taurus is the great awakener, shaking up our values, our relationship with the material world, our finances, and our connection to Mother Earth herself. It is the cosmic lightning bolt that shatters old systems. Pluto in Capricorn is the lord of the underworld, the great purifier. who has been relentlessly excavating the corruption and decay within our societal structures, governments, corporations, and institutions, bringing all that is hidden in the shadows to the surface to be transformed. And the Virgo new moon is the sacred architect, taking this liberated, purified energy and grounding it into new tangible forms that are based on integrity, healing, and service to the whole. What does this mean for you, the chosen one, on a personal level? It means that the revolutionary changes you are being called to make are fully supported by the cosmos. If you get a sudden radical urge to quit your corporate job and start a permaculture farm, that is the grand earth trine speaking through you. If you feel a deep calling to divest from a corrupt financial system and invest in community-based projects, that is the energy at play. If you are guided to completely overhaul your relationship with your body and your health, adopting ancient earth-based healing practices, you are aligning with this powerful celestial current. This trine is providing a bridge from the old world to the new. It ensures that the spiritual downloads and Neptunian visions you receive are not just fleeting dreams, but can be anchored into practical, sustainable, real-world solutions. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to be one of these bridge builders. You are here to take the high-frequency concepts of the 5D reality, unity consciousness, unconditional love, sovereign creativity, and ground them into the here and now. You are here to create the new templates for living, for community, for business, for healing. This is not some far-off future. The energy to begin this work is peaking right now, under this very portal. The ideas that come to you in the next few days are not random fantasies, they are divine assignments, fully backed by the immense power of this grand earth trine. Let's discuss the role of the dreamscape in greater detail. Because during the September 21, 22 gateway, your dream state will become a primary operational dimension. The influence of Neptune is turning your sleep into a sacred classroom, a healing temple, and a strategic planning session with your higher self and your spiritual team. You must begin to treat your sleep with the utmost reverence. Create a sacred ritual before bed. Disconnect from all screens at least an hour before you sleep. Meditate, journal, or listen to high-frequency music. Set a clear intention as you drift off to sleep. You might say, "Tonight, I ask for clarity on my divine mission," or "Tonight, I ask to connect with my star family," or "Tonight, I willingly release all subconscious blocks to my abundance." Be specific. Your soul is listening. During your dreams, you will be doing profound energetic work. You may have visitation dreams, where deceased loved ones appear to offer you guidance, reassurance, and love. These are not mere memories, they are genuine energetic communications across the veil. You may have lucid dreams, where you become aware that you are dreaming and can consciously direct the dream's narrative. This is your training ground for conscious creation in your waking life. You might also have intense, chaotic, or frightening dreams. Do not be alarmed. This is your subconscious mind purging deep-seated fears and old programming. You are processing and releasing these dense energies in the relative safety of the dream world so that you do not have to play them out in your physical reality. Upon waking, do not cling to the dream's narrative. Instead, ask yourself, what was the core emotion I was feeling in that dream? That emotion is the key. It is pointing to what is ready to be healed within you. Another shocking element that many chosen ones will experience is a spontaneous activation or enhancement of their psychic gifts. This is a direct result of the thinning veil and the influx of light codes. You may suddenly start to have precognitive flashes, knowing something is going to happen moments before it does. You might hear a clear disembodied voice whisper guidance in your ear. This is clairaudience activating. You might close your eyes and see vivid images or scenes play out like a movie. This is clairvoyance opening up. You might simply know things with a certainty that defies logic. This is your clairsentience and claircognizance coming online in full force. The key is to trust these experiences without needing to logically understand them. The Matrix has conditioned us to believe that only what can be seen and measured is real. This is the great lie that is now being dismantled. You are being reconnected to your natural, innate, multidimensional senses. Your job is to create a space of curiosity and acceptance around these new abilities. Treat them like a muscle. The more you use them, the more you trust them, the stronger and more reliable they will become. Start a synchronicity journal and write down every psychic hit, every intuitive nudge, every strange coincidence. As you document the evidence, you will build a bridge of trust between your conscious mind and your higher sensory perception, and you will begin to navigate your life from a place of profound inner knowing that is unshakable by external circumstances. If you feel this inner knowing stirring within you, if you can sense the truth of your own latent abilities beginning to awaken, and you are ready to claim them as your birthright, I invite you now to declare your intention. Go to the comments and type with your whole heart, "I harness my divine gifts." With these words, you are sending a clear signal to your spiritual support team. You are saying that you are no longer afraid of your power. You are giving the universe permission to fully activate your spiritual senses for the highest good of all. You are stepping into the role of the conscious mystic, the empowered empath, the seer of the new earth. Acknowledge the courage this step takes. This portal will also bring a powerful theme of sacred completion and the closing of karmic loops. Pluto's influence in this configuration is like a cosmic accountant, and it is here to balance the books. Anything in your life that is incomplete, any unresolved energy from the past, will be brought forward for a final reckoning. This could manifest as an old friend reaching out unexpectedly, giving you the chance to have the conversation you never had. It might be a sudden opportunity to revisit a place that holds painful memories, allowing you to see it with new eyes and release the charge. It could even be a financial debt or obligation that finally gets resolved in a miraculous way. The universe is offering you a clean slate. It is giving you the chance to tie up all the loose ends of your old timeline, so that you can step into the new one free and unencumbered. The key to navigating this is to embrace completion without judgment. If someone from your past reappears, it is not necessarily an invitation to rekindle the relationship. It is an opportunity for closure. See the situation from a higher soul-level perspective. What was the lesson? What is the gift in the experience? Find the gratitude, speak your truth with compassion, and then consciously release the connection with love. By doing so, you are not just healing yourself, you are freeing the other soul as well. This is an act of profound spiritual maturity, and it is a necessary step in claiming your full power as you move through this gateway. Finally, we must speak of the physical earth changes and the collective shifts that will be catalyzed by this new moon. As above, so below. The immense energetic recalibration happening in the cosmos is mirrored within the consciousness of humanity and within the body of Mother Earth herself. Be prepared for an increase in social and political upheaval in the weeks and months following this gateway. The amplified Virgo energy demands truth and integrity, and it will expose corruption and deception on a global scale. Systems that are out of alignment with the new frequencies of love and unity will begin to crumble at an accelerated rate. This may look like chaos to the unawakened eye, but you, the chosen one, will see it for what it is, a necessary purification, a fever breaking. Do not get drawn into the fear and the drama of the collapsing matrix. Your job is not to fight the old, it is to build the new. Hold the vision of the world you wish to create. Focus your energy on community, on collaboration, on sustainable solutions. Be the calm in the storm. Simultaneously, Mother Earth is undergoing her own profound ascension process. This influx of cosmic energy may trigger an increase in geological activity, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and extreme weather patterns. Again, do not view this through the lens of fear. See it as our planet physically shaking off the dense, stagnant energies of the old paradigm. She is clearing her own chakras. Send her your love, your gratitude, and your support. Spend time in nature. Put your bare feet on the ground. Connect with her heartbeat. As you align your own energy field with hers, you contribute to the stabilization of the planetary grid, and you co-create a more gentle and harmonious transition for all beings. You are a guardian of the new Earth, and your conscious connection with the planet is more vital now than ever before. As we arrive at the threshold of this sacred gateway, it is time to move from understanding to action. Knowledge without application is merely data. It is the conscious integration of this wisdom that will determine how you experience the profound shifts of September 21st and 22nd. The universe has provided the energetic stage, the cosmic script, and the divine lighting, but you are the lead actor. Your free will is the ultimate sovereign power in this equation. Therefore, I am now going to provide you with a practical step-by-step guide, a sacred protocol, to consciously align with and anchor the highest frequencies of this Virgo new moon portal. These are not mere suggestions, they are powerful acts of co-creation. Engaging with these practices will transform you from a passive observer of this cosmic event into a master conductor of its life-altering energies. This is your moment to step into your power and consciously sculpt the reality that your soul has been yearning to experience for lifetimes. Your preparation must begin in the 24 hours leading up to the peak of the new moon. The energy will be building to an intense crescendo, and your primary responsibility is to become a clear and open channel. The first step is a purification of your physical temple. I implore you to fast, if your health permits. This does not have to be a complete water fast. It can be a simple mono diet of fruit or a gentle juice cleanse. The purpose is to give your digestive system a rest, as digestion consumes an immense amount of life force energy. By freeing up this energy, you allow your body to focus its full resources on the monumental task of cellular recalibration and light code integration. Hydration is paramount. Infuse your water with lemon, cucumber, or a pinch of high-quality sea salt to add electrolytes and increase its crystalline structure. Water is a liquid crystal, a conduit for information. By drinking pure structured water, you are literally programming your cells with the frequency of clarity and flow, making you a more receptive vessel for the incoming cosmic transmissions. At the same time, engage in a media and technology fast. Disconnect from the news, from social media feeds, from any input that is designed to agitate your nervous system and pull you into the low vibrational frequencies of fear, division, and outrage. The collapsing matrix is loud and chaotic by design. It seeks to distract you from the silent, powerful work that is happening within. Grant yourself the sacred gift of silence. Allow your own inner voice, the whisper of your soul, to become the loudest voice you hear. On the night of the new moon, whether it is the 21st or 22nd, depending on your location, you will create a sacred space. This does not need to be elaborate, it simply needs to be intentional. Find a quiet corner of your home, clear the clutter, and light a white candle, symbolizing the pure, untainted potential of the new moon. You may wish to burn cleansing herbs like sage, palo santo, or rosemary to clear the energetic residue of the space. The most critical component of your ritual will be the act of conscious intention setting. This is the heart of the Virgo new moon's power. Take a pen and paper. The physical act of writing is a powerful form of alchemy, and create 2 lists. On the first list, under the heading I release, you will write down everything you are consciously choosing to let go of. Be specific, and be ruthless. Release limiting beliefs. Yours, I release the belief that I am not worthy of abundance. Release unhealthy patterns. Yours, I release the pattern of seeking validation from others. Release draining relationships. Release self-sabotaging habits. As you write each one, feel the energetic weight of it lifting from you. When you are finished, take this list and safely burn it. As you watch the paper turn to ash, visualize all of those heavy energies being transmuted into neutral light, their hold on you dissolved forever. Now, take a fresh sheet of paper. At the top, write I call in or I create. This is your manifestation list, your divine blueprint for the next 6-month cycle. But here is the crucial distinction for this particular portal. You are not to write what you want, you are to write your intentions as if they have already happened, in the present tense. Instead of I want a new job, you will write, I am so grateful for my soul-aligned career that brings me joy, abundance, and fulfillment every day. Instead of I want to be healthy, you will write, I am vibrant, energized, and my body functions in perfect divine health. Use powerful, emotionally charged language. Feel the frequency of this new reality as you write each statement. This is not about making a wish list for the ego. Connect deeply with your heart and ask your soul, what experiences will allow for my highest expression? What reality will best serve my mission and the good of all? Let your intentions flow from that sacred space. This list is not to be burned. This is your sacred contract with the universe. Place it somewhere you will see it every day, on your altar, taped to your mirror, inside your journal. Let it be a constant reminder of the reality you are now actively anchoring into the physical plane. The days immediately following the new moon are a delicate and crucial period of integration. You have received the energetic download, now you must allow it to settle and integrate into your being. This is not a time for big decisions or massive action. This is a time for stillness, for observation, for deep listening. Your only job is to pay attention to the subtle cues the universe will be sending you. Notice the synchronicities. Notice the animals that cross your path. Notice the words that jump out at you from a book. Notice the content of your dreams. These are the breadcrumbs your higher self is leaving for you, guiding you on your next steps. The urge to get back to normal will be strong. A pull from the old paradigm of relentless productivity. You must resist this. Grant yourself permission to rest more than you think you need to. Your body is doing the equivalent of rewriting its entire operating system. This requires immense energy. Gentle walks in nature, salt baths, journaling and meditation are your most important tasks during this integration phase. Be patient with yourself. You may feel emotionally raw, disoriented, or even physically unwell. This is all part of the process. You are shedding a skin that no longer fits, and this emergence is a tender process. Honor it with compassion and radical self-care. The action will come, but it must be inspired action, born from the clarity that follows this period of sacred stillness. As we conclude this transmission, I want you to feel the profound truth of this moment. You were not born into this chaotic and transformative era by accident. Your soul chose to be here, now, to be a part of this great awakening. You have been in training for this for lifetimes. Every challenge you have overcome, every wound you have healed, every piece of wisdom you have gathered, has been in preparation for the role you are now being called to step into. The shock that is coming is not something to be feared. It is the final shattering blow to the prison walls of illusion. It is the sound of the old world breaking apart to make way for the new. And you, the chosen one, are a midwife of this new world. You are an anchor of its light, a carrier of its frequency, and a builder of its forms. Do not underestimate the power of your presence, your courage to heal yourself, your commitment to holding a vibration of love in the face of fear, your willingness to speak your truth. These are the most potent forces of change on the planet today. You are a walking, breathing portal of the new earth. So I ask you now to make one final powerful commitment, a commitment not just for the next few days, but for the new life that is dawning. If this entire message has resonated in your soul, if you feel the call in every cell of your being, and if you are ready to say a definitive yes to your divine mission, then I invite you to join our global family of light. Share this message with at least one other person who you know is ready to hear it. The time for playing small, for hiding our light, is over. We are here to awaken each other. And finally, go to the comments one last time, and as a seal upon your heart, as a declaration to all of creation, type these words, I am ready. Let these 3 words be your mantra as you step through the gateway of September 21st and 22nd. Let them be the frequency you hold in your heart as the world transforms around you, because you are ready. Everything has led to this. The universe has complete faith in you, and now, it is time for you to have complete faith in yourself. The next few days are anything but normal, because you are here to co-create a reality that is nothing short of divine. Be prepared, be conscious, and know that the most extraordinary chapter of your soul's journey has just begun.